Hi, and there's a great shift happening, and those that are doing this work with us live or as a video are going to receive huge energetic upgrades now, and I'll explain why in a second. And if you are watching this as a video, I will timestamp when we actually begin. I like to give the live people a minute or two to get their notifications, and then we do some instructions so that we're all on the same page here, and then we dive into the work with the master teachers. So I'll say a few quick hellos and get started. Huda, welcome Huda. And what are we saying? What are we saying here? Kartik Purnima brings us a very large moon. Maybe that's part of the energy that I'm not even aware of. I mean, I know it's the Gemini full moon. And by the way, there's a video out on the 5 things that we need to know about this full moon energy, how to work with it, as well as some exercises that we can employ during this time to further enhance our awakening as well as what we create in our lives. So I figured I'd mention that. So hi, Millie, just in time. Yes. Hi, Soul Family. Hi, Elise. Hi, Carolyn. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, fellow medium. Hi, Laura, Pandora, Horses, Margaret, Jennifer, Anna, Barbara again, Laura again, Jennifer again. Hi, Suzette. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Chris. Hi, Jody. Hi, Laura. 555 here. It's a minute or two after 7 here. I said, am I late? Yeah, I was a minute or two late. Hi, Michael, and hi, everybody. All right, and hi, Phoenix Rising. Hi, and people are still coming on, which is fine. So I hope we're having a good full moon. The actual, excuse me for a second, I'll go off camera for this. I'm still here, just doing some personal stuff. Hi, Elisa. Hi, Kate. LMT, welcome. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Claire. People are still finding us. They're still coming in. The full moon actually happened already. It's about Eastern time, about 4:30 a.m. or so. But we're still in this energy, another 72 hours or so. And then it kind of carries in through the rest of the lunar cycle and then some. So what we do here is on these events anyways, it's frequency channeling. And I work with a group that I call the Master Teachers, thanks to a powerful Australian channel named Susie Mazzoli. Was interested, but acquainted or introduced to this group of interdimensional beings around 2008, I believe. And we worked for 3 years. I sat in on their channeling, and I feel like they were preparing me to do this work years and years later. So that's how I got started. And basically, like I said, they're interdimensional, they're beings of light, they're part of collective consciousness. So when I channel, it's a conscious channel. And really, my feeling is they're just part of the collective and part of my awareness field. So even when I'm not channeling, I do believe that they're working with me also. So when I do channel, you'll notice some different inflection and some slight changes in my energies. And sometimes I watch my videos and my face looks different. And sometimes if it's the right energy and you're fortunate, although you're supposed to have your eyes closed, you won't see this, but every now and then we get streams of light or orbs that come in when I'm doing this work. And the idea is that they are going to activate your energy fields also. So how does this work? The more you can be engaged in the meditation, the more they're going to be able to access your energy fields. They're not going to impose anything on you. So there's nothing that happens against your will or anything like that. But the more open you are of heart and mind, and the more that you're connecting with the sound of my voice, but it's their voice, the more that they're going to be able to access you and help you to ascend or to shift your energy fields also. So what they wanted me to say today is, and those of you that have been doing this work for a while know this, but as I'm working, there's a lot of verbal channeling also. What they want you to do is to continue to meditate, not necessarily try to hear what they're saying, but rather to absorb what they're saying, to stay present and to stay in your center. And there may be some light language transmission. That's a way of activating dormant DNA, toning and stuff like that. But mostly they affect my frequencies, my fields. And as we're joining through the meditation, they're able to access yours. As I work, I say we a lot rather than I, or they say we a lot rather than I, because they want you to acknowledge that they're a group, they're a collective. And from what I understand, that they're not physical, they're interdimensional, and they work with societies or planets, as it were, that are undergoing the shift that we're undergoing now, from primitive to ascended, basically from 3D to 5D and beyond, if you relate to that terminology better. But we are on the threshold of a huge evolutionary leap, on humanity. You look around, you may never know that, but if you've been doing your spiritual work and you feel energy and you're aware, you definitely know that. So that's basically, we're in that process. So they come to different societies that are on that threshold of that awakening. And thereby, some of these more advanced societies have members that descend past the physical, and some of them join them. So there's Arcturians, there's Palladians, there's Lyrans, there's Syrians, there's about 85 to 100 other groups that I don't even know their names that work with us. There's extraterrestrial intelligences, interdimensional intelligences, there's inner Earth beings, there's beings on different planets. And so some of them are more, we shall say, enlightened than others, but there's groups of enlightened beings that are watching us. They can't interfere. Star Trek was way ahead of its time, and Gene Roddenberry was probably a channel, because they tell us a lot that there is a prime directive. They're not allowed to interfere with our development. They're allowed to assist us in our development and our ascension, but they're not allowed to interfere. And they've been kept busy. So, there's reasons why, that humans haven't destroyed the earth and stuff like that. There have been instances where they have had to step in, but that's something to be explained in another time. I think for now, we want to jump into the full moon and start the channeling and everything. And I see people saying that they see balls of light behind me. Yeah, and Anna, the Who is a very wise soul indeed. Yes. And a lot of you are very wise souls that are here, and we're currently 33 on the chat, which is that sacred number of the Nazarene, or the number of Jesus's, we'll say, initiation, rather than what's the word? Hanging from the cross, crucifixion. We'll say initiation, from being a 6th level to a 7th level initiate, where he shed his body and was able to transcend his physical form and continue its teachings that way. That's my belief anyways. So anyhow, so Archangel Gabriel, I believe, is going to be the archangel that's going to work with the master teachers and I today. It makes sense because it's a Gemini full moon. Gemini is the communication sign, but Archangel Gabriel is much more than the communication angel. And according to Steve Noble and others, he's the ascension angel that dwells in the west of our energy fields, and comes through in a crystalline white light, and helps our auras, and as well as our physical bodies, to ascend to a more of a crystalline nature, so that we can transmit higher and higher levels of energy. And when that happens, we become better psychics and mediums, for those who do that, better healers. We can heal over distances, and people's cancers do go away. I've been part of that transmission where that's happened more than once. We have these capabilities. It's part of our ascended human nature. There's nothing supernatural about it. There's nothing that makes me or others that do this type of work any special or different than you. It's something that all humans possess. And as they do this work with our frequencies, they're helping to unlock these abilities. They're helping to awaken the dormant DNA that we all have, that's been implanted within us. My belief is from our extraterrestrial seeders of this planet that seeded the human race. But And I don't want to go too deep into explanations, but I know a lot of you are on the same page with that. And I believe it's a formulated process or exercise where certain strands of DNA are set to awaken or to flip to on when our energetic frequencies reach certain thresholds. And when that happens, we start to develop new superhuman abilities. But again, they're not superhuman. They only are because most people are not aware of it. Okay, my ears are buzzing. They're here. They're telling me to get on with it. So I think we got all the explanation. So anyway, that's Archangel Gabriel, assists with our ascension, and is going to assist in raising our frequencies to thresholds where we can start to open, or those of you that are on the path already, to further the ascension process so that those dormant DNAs flip on. You know, I do believe we're going to be able to teleport, you know, through consciousness, to walk through walls, to walk on water like Jesus did, to transmute matter like Jesus did, and other initiates have done also. I do believe this is all part of our abilities. I do believe that one day that the terrible C word, cancer, is really a part of an evolutionary process. And when we learn how to consciously govern our own cancer cells, we'll be able to grow like new limbs and repair things in our body. I do believe, I don't have proof, but I do believe that's what that's for. The master teacher, like, yep, yes, and more yeses, and that's what we're getting. So, all right. I think we're still at 33. So I think our group that's going to be here is here. Let me grab a little water, and at this point, get nice and relaxed, and we'll start to get into this. So it's getting into a comfortable position now, sitting up. If you want to lie down, you can, but they like us vertical to work with us when possible. But some people have health issues or body issues where you need to lie down. The most important thing is to be comfortable and just start to tune into your breath. Stop your thoughts, tune into your breath. Just by doing that, a magical thing happens where your consciousness raises at least 2 levels just by stopping your thoughts and becoming aware of your breath. Inhale, feel the expansion. Exhale, feel the contraction. Expand, contract. If thoughts come up, just nudge them aside and stay focused. Or focus isn't even the right word. Stay aware of your breath, aware of your body, aware of everything, and focusing on nothing. And that's when you start to blend with the quantum field. You become, in Joe Dispenza's word, a nobody, and you acknowledge that your energy, your frequency, you're not a name. I'm not Adam. I'm energy. I'm frequency. And I'm taking the form of Adam in this very, very brief moment in time right now. But I'm much more than that, and you're much more than that also. You are spirit. They are raising the frequencies. Yes, we are here. We are here. Hallelujah. Yay. This is a rebirth. This is an awakening. This is a glorious time. And we are here to celebrate with you at this time. And how do we celebrate? As the master teachers, our job is to assist in raising the frequencies. This is what we do. This is what we are for. You will have your own guides working with you that are part of our team this evening. The idea for you is just to relax, sit, enjoy the ride, breathe, stay present as the channel has instructed, and stay present at the heart. Many talk about presence of mind. We talk about presence of heart because we understand that when you are present of heart, you automatically flip into presence of mind. And why is that? Because the heart and the brain are connected, are really one or two parts of the same system or the same whole. But the heart is larger, the heart is stronger, and the heart is more dominant than the brain. So as the channel often says, your heart is the energetic frequency magnifier, where the brain is the transmitter and receiver of that energy, or director, as it were. Feel your heart expanding and opening. Just feel love and compassion. We are beaming these frequencies at you at this time to make it easier for you. Gratitude and compassion. These are the master frequencies, or we should say this is the master frequency, as explained by many of your spiritual scientists. When you feel compassion, you are connecting, you are severing the illusion of separation and allowing yourself to be part of the experience of another human being. When you feel gratitude, you are matching the frequency of the universe, which is the ultimate giver, because you feel grateful when you receive. When you blend these frequencies, you tap into the master frequency, that which created everything in your universe. Remember, dear ones, you are in very volatile times. There are ups and there are downs. Remember, the one that created you, the one universe, the one God, whatever your perception is, the one that created you will always take care of you. Your physical life is just a temporary stopover in a much longer journey. Remember this. We are raising the frequencies. Relax. Feel your shoulders relaxing. Many of you are just carrying too much burdens, too much weight. And no, compassion does not mean that you pity and feel sorry for others, but rather you share in their experiences. You understand that a certain amount of what you would call suffering is necessary in a human life for you to evolve and to grow. So with compassion, you work to ease that suffering, to help your brothers and sisters to understand, to flow through the changes gracefully. And it's sometimes, yes, you may not absorb, but take on some of the pain, not as your own, but rather as a healer or an empath that's able to take on the energy and then release it back to source, back to the earth, back to God, back to love. Relax, breathe, allow. Expanding the frequency. Yes, for those of you that are crying, this is good. Release. Let those tears flow. Yes, this is good. This is very good. We love you. Do you love yourself? That is the question. Feel your shoulders relaxing further. Being compassionate does not mean taking on the other person's pain. It's just sharing with it in a brief moment of time to understand, to heal, to recognize that there is no separation, only through physical bodies. That's all. That's all. Relax, breathe. You're going to raise the frequencies rather quickly tonight. You're raising the frequencies. Relax and breathe. Om Nisha Nikaya Dear ones, we are of Archangel Gabriel. The toning is to assist in clearing your vessels now. Each and every one of you is a conduit of the truth. The understanding exists within you, beyond you. You are all conduits, all channels of divine intelligence and divine source. Yes, we are known as the communication angel, the ascension angel. We are very active at this time. You are presently in that 2,000-year shift, as it were, of the ages delineated in your world as the Piscean age to the Aquarian age, where the paradigm shifts from, shall we say, covertness to information happening in your world. But it's the internal developments that interest us the most. As we too see you, as we shall say, a joined species, that there is a part of you, we shall say, a soul, if you will, a spiritual microchip, if you will, an animator, a gift from divine source. And feel within your field activating this microchip, as it were, activating the switch to be able to hear, to listen, and to speak in a new language, a new tongue, the language of the heart, the soul, the spirit, the universal language that your advanced extraterrestrial guides and helpers speak in. The universal translator is not a verbal language, but a language of frequencies, patterns of energies, as it were, communicated from the essence of the heart. And that form of communication is not dead on your planet. No, not by any means. No. It is alive and well, just suppressed. This is not a good thing, not a bad thing. It just is. It's just part of your evolution. You are in a phase of your evolution where the intellectual properties are developing to balance, shall we say, the spiritual qualities or the intuitive. But this is flipping, as it were, to the balance of rediscovering this language. You understand it through presence, through letting go, and through cultivating the heart frequencies, cultivating the brain, which in your chakra system is your third eye and your crown. And what is in between your heart and your third eye and crown? But your throat chakra, your throat center. As we often tell you, communication is not solely about speaking and expressing yourself, but opening your channels to hear what is behind the words, what is behind the intentions, what is spirit communicating through the other person, the other individual in this conversation. You cannot but to help but to be influenced by others' energies, and vice versa. You cannot help but to influence others. This is part of the true communication that goes beyond language, beyond words, beyond limitation. Everything you are, every hope, every dream, your programming, your upbringing, what are the words? Your social conditioning, your fears, your desires. You are communicating that out into the field every moment and every day. And your brothers and sisters respond to that communication and treat you in kind, treat you in accordance. We, the angels, we speak on law of attraction much, but you do not have to go too much farther than that understanding to see how you create your own reality. To understand why two people can say the same thing and the listener can be negative towards the one person, yet positive towards the other. How can that be? They're saying the exact same words and the same thing, but they are broadcasting a different frequency. What frequency you broadcast comes back to you, how people treat you, whether you gain favors. As the channel often uses as an example, two people, same appearance, same education, same qualifications, can apply to the same job, but one's tentative and the other's confident. 95% of the time, that confident person gets that job. So we're here to assist you to raise the frequencies. It's not an intellectual process, but rather an inner knowing. So you may become aware or functionally aware, as we say. You do not have to be consciously aware, but functionally aware of the energies that you are emitting and receiving. What are you communicating beyond the words? For that is way, way, way more powerful. And as you continue your process of awakening and growth, you will understand this, you will embody this, and you will act in accordance. And yes, in your Star Trek memorabilia, that is going to be, shall we say, the foundation of the universal translator. All beings communicate in the same frequency, in the same vibration, because there is only one energy and many, many different frequencies. There's a song that this channel loves. The song is called Wooden Ships. And the first line, if we can access that through his brain, through his mind, is, if you smile at me, I will understand, because that is something everybody, everywhere talks in the same language. You may be missing some of the words, but you get the drift, you get the idea, and it's true. And it's not just the smile, it's not just the physical expression, but rather the energies behind it. Energy is communication. Communication is energy. Cultivate this, and that's when the ascension happens. That's why we're both the communication and the ascension angel. Because if you understand how, as spirit, as soul, as energy, that you communicate with the cosmos and the cosmos communicates back to you, you understand what it means to ascend to 5-dimensional and beyond reality and understanding. And we are the master teachers. We are raising the frequencies. Relax. We will channel silently for a moment and continue to raise the frequencies. So just relax and enjoy, breathe. If things get a little uncomfortable, breathe. Anything that your subconscious, as it were, your survival instinct is not used to, will see as a threat and will register as discomfort. Remember, you are the will, you are the spirit, not your brain, not your body. You call the shots. Relax, breathe, allow. Relax, breathe, allow. You're raising the frequencies further. I not to put joy under the BI or do you or here to clear poiti paheno yon. Ea ko ya ne me ama ya na na ya mo miniano ya miniana ya ma Yamono de na ya yamang Yamapakidi Ababa here no te diaba Kitty Yabada Sudikiaba Yip did the coke did the buy no yeah Kiono the who quick at your bra quackpati be apple Yaman Tiana ben yo pity dinner no get ya We are now integrating frequencies, assisting your spirit. Assisting you in assimilating these new frequencies. And feel your center lines, dears. That space that radiates from the top of your head through your transpersonal chakras, through your crown, through your center line, third eye, throat, heart, solar plex, sacrum, root, feet, earth star chakra, Gaia, gateway chakra, deep into the inner core of Mother Earth, which is also a gateway to the universe. as is the center of the physical or known universe, we shall say, and the center of your heart or being are all the same access points to universal truth, expansion, knowledge, and understanding. We are completing the transmission, assisting in assimilating the new energies and frequencies. You've done some very powerful and amazing work. No, it's not just us. You are a participant. You are channels in this work, not just recipients. And you are the ones doing the work. And you might say you draw it out of us, as it were, by being open to receive and honestly, sincerely open to awakening and growth. For it is you that will catalyze the change on your planet, that will shift collective consciousness, where the old will fall away and the new will be built on stronger foundation of love and compassion. We love you. We are the master teachers. We are complete. So just start to deepen your breathing. Be aware of the space around your body now. Your auric field, your giant luminous egg. At the bottom of that, imagine there's a tailpipe. Open the tailpipe. That's going to release any stuck energies, any what's the word I like to use, staticky energies from this transmission, and just allow it to just gently drain into the earth. That way you won't feel anxious later. You'll be able to sleep tonight, which I'm sure you'll appreciate. And if you want, just feel your roots, from your sacral, actually, or even from your heart, they're saying. So even drop your roots from your heart center through your sacrum, through your root chakra, and down into the earth, and just really feel anchored and grounded in Mother Earth, and allow Mother Earth to be grounded in you. So again, it's a relationship that you have with Mother Earth. Deepen your breathing. When you're ready, open your eyes. And yeah, I'm seeing some of the comments. So those of you that came in late, as soon as we end this upload as a video, you can watch it. If you'd like to do me and the master teachers a favor, or I should say the master teacher, do you a favor and the world a favor, just like the video. If you like what we're doing, I want everybody to be authentic. But if you like this and you give this a like, it helps to trigger the YouTube algorithm, and maybe more people will turn on to this work and this energy. And that's basically it. Again, people that are late, I'm going to end in just a minute. That means as soon as I end, you go back to the beginning. No matter when you do this transmission, it has the same power because it's not of time and space. It's a whole different frequency vibration. So just see how you guys are doing for a second, and then we'll end. Share it on Facebook. Thank you, Stephanie, for that. Remember to stay hydrated. Thanks for reminding me to say that. And thank you. I thought it was great too. Thank you. And Jai Shri Bhumi Ma. Thank you for that, for a little Sanskrit lesson. Let's see what else. Beautiful, powerful energy. You had a master teacher, Archangel Gabriel. I'm feeling great. Okay. Little late, but you're here. Yep. A lot of people saying, a little late. Glory to the full moon. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Awakening our 12-strand DNA. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. And absolutely gorgeous gold white light. Oh, good. I'm glad that you picked up on that. Very good. Thank you, Barbara. All right. My pleasure, everybody. My pleasure. So thank you. Let's see what's going on. I'll pin the full moon video, the 5 things that we need to know about this energy video. If you didn't see that, I'll pin that on the pinned comments. If you like the work that we're doing and you want to dive deeper into this transmission work, our Patreon group, Spirit Mind Family, is the place to go for that. And I'll leave information on how to join that the pinned comment also. Besides the additional frequency channeling that we do with a pretty steady group now, I might add. There's exclusive videos and content to assist you in your awakening process. And we're still in Shadow Integration Month. And I just did a video. I finished filming it today. It's going to be released Thursday, explaining why we're in the Great Purge right now and how that's going to shift this winter. This winter is going to be a very defining time from what they are telling me. A big shift is happening in our collective fields. So that's an important video. It's going to be available at 5:30 p.m. if Heather gets it all edited up in time, that is, on Thursday. So that's what I got for you. And there'll be some more goodies coming in also and coming up. All right. Oh, do I have a comment up? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it was awesome, but I wasn't aware that I left the comment. Love you all too. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Be well. Have a great rest of your evening.